Hey 3rd and 4th graders, welcome to the art studio at home. So today I thought, let's go tropical. So I decided we're going to make some toucans with a tropical background. I kind of feel like we should go on a vacation in our mind. So let's do it. Let's get creative. Okay guys, say it with me. Art, mediums, and material time. So here's what we're going to need. Of course we're going to need just a plain piece of paper. I'm putting a paper underneath, even though I have this fancy tablecloth over my regular one. You might hear it crinkling. It was my birthday and my sweet sister and my nieces gave me an awesome surprise party. So we're also going to need something to draw with. I suggest, honestly, not drawing with a pencil first. We're going to just go out and draw with a marker. I'm going to use a black Copic marker, which is just an alcohol marker, but you can always just use a Sharpie or a black marker that you have. You're also going to need markers and colored pencils today. We also, if you don't have colored pencils or markers, you can always use crayons, of course. And I just got this right here because I'm going to sharpen my pencil probably throughout this whole process. Okay, go gather your materials and meet me back. Okay guys, let's start our tropical toucan. We're going to start with his eye, which is going to be kind of over here in this area. So we want to have enough room. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come about right here, and I'm going to make a black circle, just like that. And then I'm going to make the reflection in his eye, so I'm going to make a smaller circle right there. Then we're going to color it in, just like that. And you're going to use we're going to make around his eye. So we're going to make a frowny face and then a smiley face connected. It's kind of like a bigger circle, but it's easier to do it two different ways, so you don't kind of make your circle kind of crazy. Now we're going to do his bill or his beak. I don't know which one it is. Is it a bill or is it a beak for a toucan? We need to look that up. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to come a little bit over, about right here. And I'm going to make a curved line. I'm going to make it a little bit longer. I'm going to come about right here, and I'm going to make it curve. And then I'm going to curve it down, just like that. It's a little bit shorter. Then we're going to come out all the way to this edge of the paper. Just like that. And we're going to do the same thing to meet it right there. Now see this little hump right there? That is going to help us, because it's going to make us know where the beak line is going to be, or the bill, whatever we decided. Just like that. Okay, so, and then we're going to do a little mark right here, because we're going to go back and we're going to actually we can do it now. We're going to color this part of the beak black. Pretty cool. There we go. And now we're going to come and we're going to make his head. So we want to take this, and we're going to go up just a little bit. Just like that. Come down and come off the paper. Just like that. So this is going to be his head. This is his back. You know what? We forgot one little thing too. We're going to take this. We're going to make a line right there. A curved line just like that. And we're going to go back and we're going to color this. What color? Toucans have a lot of black on them, so that's what main color we're going to be doing. Perfect. Now, we need his chest and his belly. So all we're going to do is come a little bit out like this, and then make a bump, come all the way down off the paper. There we go. Now we need to add the different parts and the details. So first we're going to start with his head. So we know we have some orange on his head, so we're going to go and we're going to take this line, and it's going to help us. It's going to help us know that his chest area is going to come down just like this. I'm going to come at the edge of his eye. See how I went up to right here? We're going to come down and make his white belly. There we go. Then we're going to come and we're going to come up. And we're going to make a circle around his eye. Awesome. Now we need his wing. His wing's going to go off the paper. So we're just going to come up and make a U shape and it's not going to go all the way. And then we're going to make his look like feathers. So we're going to make some wing. I like to go like this at the top, kind of like waves. And you can do it how you like. And then to have a different texture, we're going to do straight lines down. Okay, so now it's time to start coloring in that toucan. So the black parts of his, we're going to color those in first with our Sharpie or our black markers or whatever we're using. And then we'll go back and add the other colors. So we know this area is going to be white. Got it? This area, we're going to go ahead and color all black. This area is going to be black. This area is going to be black. We're going to leave the tummy and the wing not. Okay? So we're going to fast forward my slow coloring. Okay, here I go. Coloring in everything black that I talked about earlier. I want to make sure I am doing my best coloring because you'll definitely notice if you do not color everything black because the white will show up. I do suggest using a marker just because it's faster and it's brighter and easier to do when you're drawing with this black toucan. Okay guys, let's get going. Now it's time to do the other colors than black, and then we're going to work on the background in a second. So first we're going to next need is, I'm going to use, of course, markers for this, but you can use whatever you have. It just needs to be bright and dark because we want our colors to pop. So I'm going to color in right here blue, just around his eye. So we have his eyeball, and now we have his, I guess, like the iris of our eyes. Now I'm going to use an orange, and I'm going to use the orange around his eye area. And these will be the last two markers we're going to use because we're going to actually use crayon or color pencil for the next part because we want to be able to kind of mix the colors. We normally would do this with oil pastels if we're in the art studio, but we're at home, so it's a little different. Okay, so we have those parts colored in. Now we're going to work on the bill or the beak. We're still debating on what that is. So I'm going to first use a yellow color pencil. And I'm going to fill in the whole beak with this yellow color pencil. And remember just how we talked about in the last video. We want to change the value, which is how the color looks. We can bear down harder to make it a darker value. To make it a lighter value, we do what? Do it lighter. That's right. I realize my bangles have probably been making really fun noises this whole time. But you know what? Sometimes fashion is loud. It's an art in itself, right? That's what I'm going to go with. Okay, so I have laid down my yellow. I'm going to go back. If I want to make some parts darker, I can do that. Now I'm going to use, and I'm going to go and do an orange next. And the orange I want to kind of make our bill look more three-dimensional. So we're going to, instead of, it'd be a lot easier because we would actually get to smudge it if we were using our oil pastels. Since we are using colored pencils and crayons, we're going to have to do it a different way. So I'm going to come back and I'm going to go over, and I'm going to go over the top, just like this. And I kind of want it to be darker near where it meets his head. Again, I'm keep on calling him him. I don't know why, but this toucan definitely can be a girl. I wonder if, like robins, they are different colors. I probably should have done some research on this. But if you want to research more about toucans, let me know what you find out. Then I'm going to come and I'm going to make a lighter area right here. I kind of want to make it lighter. I'm going to barely bear down, but it's going to be darker than that yellow. See the value difference between right here and right here, where I am darker. Now I kind of want to come up and do a little bit about right here too. See, I like when it's smudged so you don't see the edges so much, but we're doing what we can. So now I'm going to do the bottom, and I'm going to actually get a red, and I'm going to get my Poppy red, which always reminds me of Poppy, and Wizard of Oz, because you know they go through the poppies. And I'm going to just come down, and I'm going to do it very lightly on the bottom part, about right here. And then I'm going to come back over with my orange and kind of mix those two colors. Again, we would be using something that could smudge and that would kind of make the colors seem a little bit more, you know, blended a lot better with an oil pastel. But we are doing what we can. So we now have his bill completely done. His belly stays white. Now we're going to work on his wing. His wing is a little different too, because if we did it all black with our black marker, we wouldn't even notice he had a wing. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a black either crayon or colored pencil. I have to keep on finding my black, because if you notice mine are all the same, you have to look at the tip, and the tip is, of course, not helping me out here. Okay, ink black. I'm going to use ink black. And I'm just going to come and color in right here. So you notice the difference between the shades, just so you can actually emphasize the wing. And I'm just coloring it very quickly, but you guys slow it down if you need to. Again, I would be actually listening to some tropical music if I was not making this video. If I drew this one, I was listening to some tropical music. Just to get myself in the mood. I know Blake is a big Jimmy Buffett fan, so Jimmy Buffett would be a really good one to listen to while you make something tropical. I think he would approve. You can think of maybe the Beach Boys, some rainforest sounds if you like to listen to just ambient sounds would be fun. Anything that makes this a little bit more enjoyable. Okay, so if you notice, this one's a little darker because I went over it again, but I want to kind of stop doing that right now. So talk about the background. So your background is up to you. I drew some palm fronds, and all I did was I would use my marker, and I came up, made one line, and then I made its friend by tapering, which at the top, and it got bigger as it went down. And then I just made small ones at the top. And I, of course, colored them in. This is up to you. Make your toucan be in any kind of tropical area that you want. I kind of like the solid background with the blue because it makes the palm fronds, I don't even know what I just said, pop a little, but that is up to you, okay? So, draw your background, show me what you got. Don't forget to work on the challenge this week. Nailed it. We finished those toucans. So the last thing I want to ask you is keep on sending in your work. I had some people who are like, put me in the video. We'll definitely put you in the video if you do your best work. Also, I really need your help with the challenge this week. If you haven't watched it, I'm not going to give you a spoiler about what it is, but I really, really need your help, and it's going to be super important later on for our lower school art videos, okay? So please help me. Okay, guys, have a great week. Bye.